Hello, my name is Junaid Ahmed Fasdi. I'm recording this video for demonstration of 7th exercise in our Unix lab. The exercise is to practice and perform system calls. A system call is a call from uh, the user level to kernel level if there is a need to perform any kernel level action. So the system calls that we will be performing right now is write, read, lc, create, open and close. So we will be performing 5 operations here, and that is to create a file, to duplicate a file. Okay, DUT is another system call which duplicates a file, and then open, read, write, and lseek. So first of all, the user is given an option to create a file, to open a file, duplicate a file, or copy the contents of one file from the other. For creating a file, the user enters the file name fd create. CREAT is the system call that will be used. F is the file name. 00777, this is the permissions given. 777 means root, user and the group the user belongs to both have all the read, write and execute permission on the file. Then once the file is created, file descriptor is returned. So we take it in a variable fd and we print it. Next one is to open a file. Then the user is asked whether the user wants to open the file for writing or reading. For writing from the beginning or from a specified position. For reading from the beginning or again a specified position. Open is the system call that will be used. F for the file name, O underscore WR only. That means open for writing only. Here we type the text or the string that we want to write inside the file. Write system call, we have to give the file descriptor of the file, string, the message that we want to print inside, and size of string, or here we can also give the length of the string. Otherwise, one more way to write into a file is from a particular position, and that will be considered using lseek. So lseek system calls is basically used to move the cursor from the beginning to any other specified position. So what we do is we do lseek, and the offset, the specified position will be the offset here, and we enter the file descriptor, the offset, and this value defines whether the person, the user wants to write from the beginning, from anywhere in the middle, or from the end. So from the beginning, that means the offset will be calculated from the beginning of the file. If it is 1, from the center of the file, or from the current, not center actually, wherever we are right now, current position, offset from the current position. And if the user enters 2 here, that means the offset will be calculated from the end of the file. Then a similar operation as we did above, we have to enter the string, and we use write function, write system call to write that string into the file. For opening, for reading, what we do is we use the same open system call, F for file name, O underscore RD only, reading only. While reading, we give file descriptor, the string that we are accepting, and size of the string, and then we, after we have read the file, we print it using a loop, as it is taken into an array. So we will be using a for loop, and we will be printing it character by character. What we did using lseek for writing, the same thing we will be using for reading. We use lseek, ask the offset from the user from the beginning, what is the position that the user wants. From there the reading is done and it is printed. Then the user is asked whether the user wants to close the file or not, and you want to close the file, yes. Here using the close system call, and the file descriptor that was returned while opening the file is given here to close the file. And for duplicate also we need the file descriptor. So if the file is open or newly created, we can use the same file descriptor. If not, we have to create a file, get the file descriptor, use that file descriptor to duplicate the file. And for copying the contents from one file to the other, we mix the read and write system call. First of all, we ask the user to enter a file name. From that file, we use read system call, store it into a string, and then we close the file. We ask the user to enter another file name. We open that file, write that string inside that file using write system call, and then close the file. So this is a sample output screenshot. So this is how we have practiced all the major system calls: lseek, write, create, open, read, and duplicate in Unix operating system. Thank you.